I'm gonna keep this brief. I wanted to do a little thing before I really continue my whole shtick that I do on this platform. For the same reasons why I had to make an update video before I uploaded my mom's video, i.e., COVID. With this, I want to address the current state of the nation. Like I want to address the political standing right now in the case of George Floyd and everything that's happened there. I'm a Minnesota resident. I live about an hour from Minneapolis, and so I'm pretty close to this one, and it makes me feel weird. I've felt I haven't felt like I have a reason to upload in the past week because I did not want to pretend like nothing was wrong. I didn't want to pretend like I should just keep going as normal because this is important. And I didn't want to just do my stupid funny shit without saying something about this. I'm especially considering like I'm white and this is not it's not really my week, there needs to be a bit of a focus shift here, and I didn't want to take away from anything. So, not that I really have the pull to do that, but still, people will say in response to Black Lives Matter that all lives matter. I don't feel like that's appropriate, and it's kind of missing the mark on what's going on right now. And perhaps you feel like you're thinking the right way, but when most stuff that happens in most of our culture and most of our society is deeply rooted in racism, saying all lives matter in a response to Black Lives Matter is just an insult. And all lives matter cannot matter, or all lives cannot matter until Black Lives Matter. It doesn't make any sense to say that as a response. And you don't lose anything by supporting this movement. It is a good thing to have equality among all people. You're being dumb when you say that. Black lives matter because Black lives are the ones being oppressed. People of color are being oppressed. The minorities are being oppressed, and people need to be heard, and it matters, and people need to be treated fairly. And with the rioting and people trying to take away from why the riots are happening and what's happening here, we didn't need another martyr. George Floyd did not need to be another martyr. We've had so many people die. We have so many people of color, black people, Hispanics, Muslims. A lot of people have died, and there's no reason for that. That shouldn't happen. We shouldn't have to have that happen. But our country is so deeply rooted in racism. It's just like that. The police force is like a magnet for all of these racist people. And if you look back to the origins of what policing started out as in the US, it's not a surprise. It's kind of shitty. It's incredibly shitty. Because some of the original police forces in the U.S. started out as policing slaves and making sure they weren't traveling without a permit or whatever. And that evolved into what we've got now. So you might think that the police are there to like keep everybody safe. They're just here to protect the whites from the slaves, and we don't have those anymore. So it's just everybody. It's everybody of color, and it's not fair. It's not fair to those people. I've never experienced that. I will never know, but I do feel like it should be said, and I don't lose anything by saying that. And I don't feel like it's a bad thing to say it. I feel like that's an important thing to speak out about. I don't understand why somebody wouldn't want to be passionate about this. I don't understand why somebody wouldn't want to fight for that. Black Lives Matter. It's so important right now. Just fucking go with it. Donate. Go sign petitions. Go be a part of this. We need to secure a better future for the next generations, for my kids, for my kids' kids, and why wouldn't we want things to be better for the future? It's incredible to think that people would want to secure something so shitty. I don't understand why I don't understand why there are people who don't support this. And yeah, I wanted to keep this brief. I didn't want to keep talking in circles, and I've said exactly what I want to say here, and perhaps there's more I could say, but I know I'll just start rambling. I might end up going back to the same points again. But yeah, those are kind of my feelings on the whole thing, and I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part here. I've donated as much as I can without putting myself in trouble. I've signed petitions, and I'm doing my part in my community, and I hope that other people are doing the same. It seriously does matter, and I don't understand why you would think that it wouldn't if you don't. So, yeah, hopefully I'll get back to my normal silly shit. But if I feel comfortable doing it, yeah, just this. I wanted to do this one take. I don't want to have to edit this. So, yeah, hopefully this is received as I mean it to be. And maybe you'll see me with a new cooking video. I've got a couple things planned. It just feels so trivial right now with everything going on. So, yeah.